Hello there, Christian Lamano here again, producing artistic director and director of Charlie Brown. And we have just finished our last night of callbacks. We've cast the show, but for right now, I wanted to give you a sense of what the actors actually go through. You'll hear from our musical director, Sean Paxton, and our choreographer, Palmer Davis, and you'll see some footage of the auditions. These were final callbacks, and that means the actors had already submitted, they had already come and done a first audition, and now we were calling back the ones that we were most interested in looking at again. So, take a look. So Sean, working with actors in an audition is different from the way you'd work with them in production, as we're building for production. Can you just tell me what you're particularly looking for in an audition?
Right. One of my favorite things to do in the whole process of doing a show is to do the audition process. Because when you meet somebody for the first time and accompany them, a singer, it either clicks or it doesn't click. There's an immediate synergy that happens, or chemistry that happens when I'm playing for somebody that I sense intuitively. That's one of my favorite things about playing these auditions. And so when you get into the production schedule, the rehearsal schedule of the show, that you look forward to expecting that synergy. You look forward to expecting that connection with the actor, and that's what I love so much about the audition process, and that's what I'm looking for when I'm playing for a singer who's auditioning. The distinction you make between a singer who can act and an actor who can sing, and if you lean towards one or the other. Well, it often depends on the role of the show. But I much prefer an actor that can sing, because after all, that's what we're doing. We're telling stories, and if a singer is absolutely brilliant technically and in terms of pitch, or his pitch and tone and technique, that doesn't account for their ability to tell the story necessarily. And so I much prefer an actor that can sing.
I'm not very handsome, clever, lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers.
So I'll show you a note. Like that? Yeah. Thank you so much. Cool.
There is no team like the best team, which is our team right here.
So Palmer, what do you look for when actors and actresses come into an audition? What are you looking for as the choreographer?
So the first thing I think about, is this a dancing show or is this an actor show? And with Your Good Man Charlie Brown, we are casting actors who can obviously sing and move really well. So what I'm looking for first is, are they an authentic mover? Can they dance and move in the way a character would, and in this case, a child? And so I want that free, spirited, really authentic, natural feeling of movement. Now, if they're coordinated and have a dance background, definitely that helps out. So in my audition, we have a combination between play, improvisation, and technique. And then we get a nice balance of that. And mostly, I love to be surprised by what the actor brings.
So Palmer, these characters are so iconic. Does that change the way you look at the way these actors move?
So I think the important thing is that the actor has the essence of the character. A confidence, an insecurity, or Sally's childlike 5-year-old, 4-year-old spirit. So if they bring the essence of the character, I can work with that. So starting off with the basic choreography, I wanted a freedom a joy to come out of the movement, even though it is choreographed and stylized. I didn't want to see the technique. I wanted to see the spirit of the dance come out. And then we played a little bit of tag. And in the tag, I just wanted them to completely let loose and get out of their heads. And to see if sometimes actors get self-conscious and they're like, I don't want to be too, no, I wanted to see them just go for it. And at the very end, there's a moment where I wanted to see them imagine magic happening before their eyes. Children have the most vivid imagination. And I want to find the actors that just dive right there and see the magic happen.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and maybe got a sense of how difficult the decision some of these are. But it's all so that we can put on the very best show for you. I hope you're buying your circles. Remember, we preview on July 30th and open July 31st, and we run until August 29th. I hope I'll see you in the park. Till next time.